guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys how to prepare a delicious parabolica, or also known as discada. So in case you guys want to learn how to make this super easy and delicious recipe, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alrighty guys, so let's get started with our ingredients. So for this recipe we're going to need 2 pounds of pork loin roast, 1 pound of ground beef, 1 tube of your choice of chorizo, 1 package of your choice of sausage, 12 ounces of bacon, 4 Roma tomatoes, 3 chile serranos, 1 bunch of cilantro, 1 small white onion, 2 chile chipotles in adobo sauce, 4 minced garlic cloves, garlic salt, and your choice of tortillas. So these are ingredients. Now let's get started. I guess so first we're going to start by chopping all of our ingredients. So I'm going to start with my vegetables, and we're going to cut them into small cubes. Alright, so I'm just going to transfer all my tomatoes in a bowl. And now we're going to chop our onion. Alright, so once we have our onion nicely chopped, we're going to transfer it with our tomato. Okay, so next we're going to cut our chile serranos. And our chile serranos is going to depend on how spicy you want your discada to be. You can always replace them with jalapeños as well. Just do the same. Okay, so once you have your chile serranos all nicely chopped, we're going to transfer it with our onion and tomatoes. Alright, for your cilantro, we're just going to chop it and make sure that you put it in a different bowl because we're going to add it last. Alright, so we're going to transfer into our bowl. And I'm using the minced garlic in a bottle, so it's already minced. So if you're using the whole clove, you're going to be using 4 cloves, and just make sure that you minced it. Alright, so the sausage I'm going to cut into little circles. Alright, so I'm just going to throw them in a bowl. And the meats, we're going to be cooking them at separate times, so make sure that you separate them when we cut them. Alright, so for our bacon, we're just going to slice them as well. And then just separate them. Okay, and then just put them in a separate plate. Alright guys, so for our meat, we're going to cut them into small pieces. And now for the meat, you can use any type of meat that you want to use. This is just the type of meats that we use when we make our parabolica. Okay, so just cut them in pieces. And then I like to remove the fat. I mean, you know, if you like the fat, you don't have to remove it. Me, I like to. And then cut them in small pieces so like that it's faster to cook. So just like this, you can see. That's fat. Alright, so once we have our meat all nicely cut, we are ready to start cooking. Now the traditional way, you know, is to cook them in a big disc outside in the fire. But I mean, I don't have one, so I'm just gonna show you the way, you know, to do it inside. It's going to taste just as delicious. And you know, right here in Arizona, it's super hot right now. So this is perfect. Okay, so I almost forgot, we have to season the meat right now. So I'm just going to throw the garlic salt on top of my meat and make sure that you mix it all together. And it's nicely coated with our seasoning. Okay, so now we are ready to cook. Alright, so I'm going to grab my big pot and I'm going to set it on medium heat. So once that heats up, we're going to start adding our ingredients. Alright, so first we're going to start by adding in our bacon. And now we're just going to cook our bacon for 5 minutes. Alright guys, so after 5 minutes and your bacon has let out some of the grease, we're going to add our pork. just mix it all together. And now we're just going to let them cook for about 12 to 15 minutes. Alright, so after 15 minutes, your bacon and your pork should look like this. Now we're going to add our ground beef. And the chorizo. Now we're just going to break them down and mix it with everything. Alright, so just mix it all together and let that cook for about 8 minutes. Alright, so after 8 minutes, we're going to add our sausages. We're going to cook that for 5 minutes. Alright guys, so after 5 minutes, we're going to add our minced garlic. Mix it in there. Once you mix it, we're going to add our chile serranos, our onion, and tomato. So mix it. Looks so pretty. Okay, so once I mix that, I'm going to add the two chile chipotles. Mix it around. And now we're going to let that cook for 5 minutes. Alright guys, so after 5 minutes, everything should be cooked now. So now we're just going to add our cilantro. So now just mix it around. And now just try it for salt. And if it needs any more salt, you can add more garlic salt or just add salt. But to me, this is perfect. So now I'm just going to cook my tortillas. And also, if you want to get rid of the oil, then you can do that. I like to use the oil to cook my tortillas. So this is how they do it, of course, with the disco. Pull the meat to the side. Dip your tortillas in the oil. And then start placing them around your meat and let them cook. And then like that, we'll be ready to make our tacos. Or you can also grab the oil, dip your tortillas in there, and start cooking them in your comal. But then once your tortilla is nice and soft, grab your taco like this and enjoy. Alright, so now to serve, grab your tortilla, place it on top of your meat, and scoop. Alright, so now I'm just going to grab some salsa and place it on top of my meat right there. And of course you can always sprinkle some or squeeze out some lime juice. And we are ready to enjoy our delicious tacos de parabólica. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part.
The taste test.
Are you ready?
Yes.
I am so ready. Cheers. Seriously, super delicious. Just like I remember when I was little, my tío and my dad, they used to make this, you know, outside, and it was just like the best thing ever. It's super delicious. The best.
Good.
Alright Alright guys, and there you have it on how I prepare a delicious parabolica. I hope you guys had enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and if you recreate this recipe, please don't forget to tag me on any of my social medias. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh no, no. Eres perfecta mujer, de la cabeza a los pies. Tú pasas de mi nivel, tú tienes el piquete. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. Eres perfecta.